In the gentle glow of night, my growing frustration with our dwindling intimacy crystallized into a revelation. A hesitant murmur in the depths of my thoughts led me to uncover a secret realm concealed within the pixels of his phone. As a veteran lurker of the digital world, I stumbled upon a clandestine collection of desires that had remained shrouded in darkness. The distance between us, both physical and emotional, had become palpable. The allure of our shared past was dimmed by the shadows cast upon our intimacy. Questions lingered in the quiet moments, prompting me to embark on a clandestine exploration of his digital life. The hushed glow of his phone illuminated secrets that had long eluded my awareness. Beneath the surface of our seemingly stable relationship, a digital landscape unfolded, an arena where unmet desires found refuge. The disparity between his solo explorations into explicit content and our shared struggles intensified the storm brewing within me. The dichotomy between his clandestine desires and our shared struggles laid bare the uncharted territory we were about to navigate. With each revelation, I felt the ground beneath us shift, propelling us into a journey where the shadows of our desires were destined to intertwine with the light of truth. As the days unfolded, the whispers of frustration grew louder, echoing through the chambers of our relationship. The once vibrant connection we shared now felt burdened by the weight of unspoken desires. Parenthood, with its myriad responsibilities, had become a silent accomplice to the erosion of our intimacy. In the dimness of our shared space, my inquiries into his attraction yielded affirmations that clashed with the reality of our interactions. Affectionate gestures, though abundant, failed to bridge the widening gap between our bodies. The echoes of my unanswered advances reverberated in the quiet moments, leaving me to grapple with the haunting question, why? The nightly routines, now a rhythm of unmet needs and dissonance, unveiled a stark contrast to the passion we once knew. His explanations, offered in the language of fatigue and overwhelming responsibilities, left me yearning for more than mere words. The walls erected by our unspoken frustrations seemed insurmountable, casting a looming shadow over the once vibrant tapestry of our shared life. The dichotomy between our shared history and the present became a source of internal turmoil. As I yearned for the restoration of our physical connection, the whispers of frustration grew into a crescendo, demanding acknowledgement and resolution. In the face of this emotional tempest, the uncharted path ahead seemed both daunting and necessary. Amidst the shadows of our faltering intimacy, pregnancy stirred a potent cocktail of desire and introspection. The burgeoning life within me seemed to amplify the void between our bodies, and an unspoken yearning demanded acknowledgement. With every passing day, the revelation of his solitary pursuits, clandestine encounters with explicit content, became an intricate puzzle piece in the tapestry of our struggles. The revelation of his private explorations heightened my curiosity, sending my thoughts spiraling into a whirlwind of emotions. The late-night discoveries painted a surreal picture of a secret realm where desires found solace, yet remained elusive in our shared reality. The dichotomy of his apparent satisfaction in solitude and our collective frustrations brewed a tempest within me, and I grappled with the unsettling realization that our intimacy was, in essence, a facade. The unmet needs manifested in the shadows took center stage, prompting me to question the authenticity of our connection. His explanations, once rooted in exhaustion and mundane responsibilities, now seemed like feeble attempts to mask a deeper truth. I yearned for more than the scripted responses, desiring a genuine exploration of the desires that lay beneath the surface. As the pregnancy heightened my own cravings for connection, the unraveling desires became a focal point. The question lingered like an unspoken challenge. Could we navigate the complexities of our intimacy and transform the shadows into a shared tapestry of genuine connection? The journey ahead, though daunting, held the promise of a deeper understanding and the potential to bridge the gap between our disparate desires. In the pregnant hush of an early morning, sleeplessness became my silent companion. The weight of unspoken desires and the tendrils of suspicion led me down a path of clandestine exploration. With his rhythmic breaths marking the stillness, I ventured into the depths of his digital world, seeking answers to the questions that had nestled like shadows in my thoughts. The private browser, a gateway to his clandestine desires, revealed a tableau of explicit content that left me oscillating between curiosity and discomfort. Standard fare intertwined with the unexpected, as searches for Latina abuse and brutal encounters unveiled a side of his desires that had been concealed in the depths of our shared history. The dichotomy between our shared struggles and his clandestine indulgences magnified, forcing me to confront the complexity of our intimacy. As the sunlight filtered through the curtains, the shadows of my suspicions began to take form. The unsettling mixture of curiosity, offense, and a subtle disturbance lingered, shaping the contours of my thoughts. Yet, the revelation was not confined to explicit content alone. His digital explorations extended beyond the realm of personal desires, leading me to unexpected discoveries. Sifting through his phone, the screenshots of a coworker, familiar yet unsettling, unfolded a narrative that transcended mere personal fantasies. The boundary between the virtual and the real had blurred, and the unraveling truth demanded a reckoning. With the evidence in hand, the question echoed: how would I navigate the uncharted terrain ahead? The unveiling of desires, both personal and shared, marked a turning point, inviting me to confront the shadows that lurked within our intimacy and the complex web of emotions that lay ahead. The insomnia that had become my companion propelled me into the quiet recesses of our shared space. As the moon cast its gentle glow, I found myself delving even deeper into the enigma of his digital life. The anticipation of revelations hung in the air as I navigated the familiar terrain of his phone. The private browser, once again a portal to clandestine desires, harbored explicit content that echoed the dissonance within our intimacy. In the pregnant quiet of the night, the illumination of his hidden indulgences deepened the chasm between our shared struggles and his solitary pursuits. The shadows, it seemed, clung to the corners of our connection. However, the digital exploration didn't end with the explicit images. In a clandestine corner of his phone, a collection of screenshots revealed a startling narrative. The subject, a coworker, a friend from a shared past, familiar yet unsettling. The captured moments, seemingly innocuous selfies, painted a portrait of desires that extended beyond the confines of personal fantasies. The discovery unraveled in the stillness of the night, and the implications hung heavy in the air. He had not only sought solace in explicit content, but had ventured into the real-world realm of a coworker's life. The clandestine nature of the screenshots and the unsettling truth they carried left me grappling with the gravity of the situation. As the evidence accumulated, the late-night discovery thrust me into a contemplative space. The shadows, once confined to the digital realm, now spilled into the reality of our shared lives. The question lingered, demanding an answer. How would I confront the echoes of desires that now permeated the tangible spaces of our existence? The uncharted path ahead, fraught with uncertainty, beckoned for a reckoning. The aftermath of the late-night discovery left me suspended in a state of emotional turbulence. The shadows of betrayal, once confined to the digital realm, now cast their ominous silhouette over the sanctity of our shared reality. The dissonance between the explicit content and the screenshots of a coworker's life had become a chilling revelation, a betrayal that seemed to echo through the very foundations of our intimacy. The clandestine nature of the screenshots, capturing seemingly innocuous moments, had morphed into a silent violation of trust. The coworker, a friend from our past, became an unwitting player in a narrative that unfolded in the secret corners of his phone. The boundaries between private desires and the tangible reality of our shared connections had blurred, leaving behind a lingering sense of deception. As the implications of the discovery reverberated within me, I grappled with the profound sense of betrayal that permeated the air. The sanctity of our relationship, built on a history of shared trials and triumphs, now faced the specter of infidelity, emotional if not yet physical. The shadows that once whispered in the digital spaces now clawed at the edges of our daily lives. In the quiet moments that followed, the unspoken questions hung heavy between us. How had we arrived at this precipice? What bridges had crumbled beneath the weight of secrecy? The shadows of betrayal, once mere whispers, now demanded acknowledgement, forcing us to confront the uncharted territories of our shared existence. The journey ahead seemed shrouded in uncertainty, with the echoes of betrayal serving as both a warning and a catalyst for the choices that lay ahead. In the wake of the revelations, a disorienting dilemma gripped my every thought. The shadows of betrayal danced with the echoes of unmet desires, creating a complex tapestry of emotions that seemed impossible to unravel. The question of how to navigate this uncharted territory loomed large, a daunting puzzle with no clear solution. The explicit content, a reflection of personal desires, now intertwined with the real-world intrusion into a coworker's life. Each revelation begged a different set of questions, echoing in the recesses of my mind. How deep did the roots of his clandestine explorations go? Was this a mere moment of weakness, or did it signify a more profound fracture in our connection? A profound sense of vulnerability enveloped me as I grappled with the implications of the dilemma. Confrontation loomed as a spectre, demanding acknowledgement of the shadows that had eclipsed our intimacy. The fragile balance between preserving the delicate fabric of our shared history and the need for a reckoning left me paralyzed in indecision. As the echoes of unspoken conversations reverberated, the dilemma unfolded like a labyrinth, each path fraught with its own set of challenges. How could I navigate the treacherous terrain of confronting the betrayal while preserving the fragile construct of our family? The choices ahead seemed weighty, each step laden with the potential to reshape the course of our shared existence. The dilemma, like an uninvited guest, lingered in the air, casting a shadow over the very foundation of our relationship. Faced with the intricate dilemma, a yearning for clarity led me to seek guidance beyond the confines of our relationship. The weight of the uncharted terrain we navigated called for an external perspective, a neutral voice to untangle the web of emotions that ensnared us. Couples therapy emerged as the beacon of hope in the labyrinth of our dilemmas. The decision to seek professional guidance became a shared commitment, a step towards unraveling the shadows that threatened to engulf our intimacy. The therapist's office, a sanctuary of impartiality, held the promise of a safe space where our truths could be laid bare. In the hushed conversations of the therapy room, we grappled with the echoes of betrayal and the unmet desires that had surfaced. The therapist, with wisdom and empathy, guided us through the complexities of our emotions. Each session became a pilgrimage into the heart of our shared struggles, an exploration of the wounds that had festered beneath the surface. The therapist's role as a mediator and guide became pivotal in shaping the narrative of our journey. Through carefully curated conversations, we confronted the dilemmas head-on, forging a path towards understanding, healing, and a shared commitment to rebuilding. The echoes of the therapist's words lingered, serving as a compass in the uncharted territory that lay ahead. In seeking guidance, we found not only a roadmap for our journey, but also a glimmer of hope that the shadows could eventually give way to the light of understanding and reconciliation. The therapist's office became the crucible in which our dilemmas were transformed into opportunities for growth, a testament to the resilience of love in the face of uncertainty. As we delved into therapy, the contours of the unknown road ahead remained shrouded in uncertainty. The therapist's office, though a sanctuary for untangling complexities, couldn't erase the questions that lingered like unspoken echoes. The dilemma, though dissected and analyzed, still cast a long shadow over our shared path. Navigating the uncharted terrain of therapy became a journey into the heart of vulnerability. The unknown road stretched before us, demanding that we confront not only the recent revelations, but also the layers of our shared history that had contributed to the intricate tapestry of our relationship. The therapist, a guiding light in our tumultuous journey, gently probed the wounds that had festered beneath the surface. Unspoken desires, once confined to the shadows, emerged as a focal point of exploration. The unknown road became a landscape of introspection, where we grappled with the intricacies of our intimacy, unmet needs, and the echoes of betrayal. The therapy sessions, though enlightening, didn't offer a definitive roadmap for the road ahead. Instead, they became a compass, pointing us towards open communication, shared vulnerability, and the difficult yet necessary conversations that awaited. The unknown road became a metaphor for the ongoing journey of healing, growth, and the redefinition of our connection. As we treaded cautiously into the future, the therapist's guidance served as a beacon, illuminating the unknown road ahead. The choices we made, the conversations we dared to have, and the commitment to shared growth would determine whether the shadows that lingered would eventually dissipate, allowing us to emerge into the light of a renewed connection. Amidst the therapeutic journey, my heart grappled with the tumultuous conflict that defined this chapter of our lives. The echoes of betrayal and the unmet desires waged a silent war within, leaving me torn between the love that had weathered storms and the shadows that threatened to obscure its brilliance. The therapy sessions, while offering a framework for understanding, couldn't quell the emotional turbulence that raged within. A heart in conflict, once unwavering in its trust, now stood at the crossroads of forgiveness and the persistent ache of betrayal. The therapist's guidance, though invaluable, couldn't silence the internal dialogue that echoed through the chambers of my soul. The conflict extended beyond the realm of emotions, infiltrating the very foundation of our relationship. As we attempted to rebuild, the scars of betrayal etched themselves into the fabric of our connection. The fragile balance between preserving our shared history and forging a new path became a tightrope walk, each step fraught with the potential to tip the scales in one direction or another. The therapy room, a haven for shared vulnerability, witnessed the clash of conflicting emotions. The heart, battered by revelations and unmet desires, sought solace in the healing power of understanding. Yet, the conflict lingered, a persistent ache that cast a shadow over the possibility of complete reconciliation. As we navigated this chapter of uncertainty, the conflict within became a crucible of transformation. Love, though tested, remained resilient. The heart, torn between the echoes of betrayal and the yearning for renewal, embarked on a journey of reconciliation. The conflict, like a tempest, sculpted the contours of our evolving connection, paving the way for a future that held the promise of redemption and the possibility of a love reborn. In the therapeutic odyssey, echoes of the past reverberated through the chambers of our shared history. The therapist, like a skilled archaeologist, unearthed layers of our relationship, revealing the buried echoes that had shaped the narrative of our love. The scars of previous breaks and the unspoken grievances from our shared past emerged as haunting whispers in the therapy room. The echoes of our history manifested in the present, casting a shadow over our attempts at reconciliation. The therapist's gentle guidance encouraged us to confront not only the recent revelations, but also the unresolved issues that had lingered beneath the surface. The uncharted territory of our relationship became a landscape marked by the footprints of our shared history, each step fraught with the echoes of past trials. As we delved into the intricacies of our emotional landscape, the echoes reached a crescendo, prompting us to explore the roots of our intimacy struggles. The therapist's skillful interventions teased out the threads that connected past wounds to present conflicts. The echoes, once relegated to the periphery, now demanded acknowledgement and healing. The therapy room became a portal to the echoes of our shared past, a space where the layers of our history were laid bare. As we navigated this emotional archaeology, the echoes served as guideposts, leading us towards a deeper understanding of the patterns that had shaped our relationship. The therapy sessions, though challenging, became a transformative journey into the heart of our shared history, offering the potential for healing and a future unburdened by the lingering echoes of the past. As we grappled with the echoes of our shared past, the allure of the digital abyss beckoned like a siren's call. In the quiet moments of vulnerability, I found myself drawn back to the uncharted terrain of his digital world, seeking solace in the familiar glow of the screen. The digital abyss, once a realm of clandestine desires and unsettling revelations, now presented itself as a refuge, a place where I could retreat from the complexities of our shared reality. The allure of the pixels offered a temporary escape from the emotional tempest that raged within. In the late-night silence, I delved into the private browser once more, navigating the explicit content that had come to symbolize the shadows in our intimacy. The dichotomy between the real and the digital blurred as I sought comfort in the fantasy woven by pixels and pixels alone. Yet the solace found in the digital abyss was fleeting. Each exploration into this realm left me grappling with a profound sense of emptiness. The pixels, though capable of providing momentary distraction, failed to fill the void created by unmet desires and the echoes of betrayal. In seeking solace in the digital abyss, I confronted the ephemeral nature of such reprieve. The screen, once a sanctuary, became a reminder that true healing lay not in the pixels, but in the challenging yet necessary conversations that awaited us in the tangible spaces of our shared existence. The digital abyss, though a temporary escape, could never replace the authentic connection needed to navigate the uncharted road ahead. The digital abyss, once a temporary refuge, led me to a crossroads, a pivotal juncture where the lure of escapism collided with the imperative to confront our shared reality. As the echoes of our past and the shadows of unmet desires persisted, I found myself standing at the intersection of pixels and palpable emotions. The private browser, a gateway to both solace and discomfort, became a metaphorical crossroads in our narrative. Each click, a decision point between avoidance and confrontation, between seeking refuge in the digital realm and facing the complexities of our relationship head-on. In the quiet moments of contemplation, I grappled with the consequences of these digital sojourns. The pixels, while offering a fleeting sense of control and escape, couldn't erase the emotional scars that lingered within our shared space. The digital crossroads demanded a choice, a commitment to either continue down the path of avoidance or confront the uncomfortable truths that awaited in our tangible existence. As the screen illuminated the contours of explicit content, the dichotomy between the digital and the real became increasingly apparent. The crossroads symbolized not only a decision in the digital realm, but a larger choice about the direction of our relationship. A choice between perpetuating the shadows or actively engaging in the process of healing and rebuilding. At the digital crossroads, I stood poised for a decision. The pixels, though alluring, couldn't dictate the course of our shared future. The uncharted road ahead required a courageous step into the real, a commitment to unraveling the complexities of our intimacy outside the confines of the digital abyss. Fueled by a growing urgency, I decided to confront the shadows that had taken residence in the folds of our relationship. The therapist's guidance, though invaluable, had prepared me for the difficult conversations that awaited in the tangible spaces of our shared existence. In the midst of a quiet evening, the weight of unspoken words hung heavy in the air. As we sat face to face, I broached the subject that had become the epicenter of our turmoil: the explicit content, the co-workers' screenshots, and the echoes of betrayal. The room, once a sanctuary for shared vulnerability, now bore witness to a confrontation that had been postponed for too long. Tension filled the space as the words spilled forth, a torrent of emotions, fears, and unmet desires laid bare. The echoes of our past and the recent revelations collided in a symphony of vulnerability and discomfort. His defenses crumbled in the face of my honest revelations, and the uncharted terrain of raw, unfiltered communication became the battleground where shadows met light. The confrontation, though daunting, became a catalyst for a profound shift. The digital abyss, with its pixels and fantasies, paled in comparison to the authenticity that emerged from our face-to-face dialogue. The uncharted road ahead, while uncertain, now seemed navigable with the compass of truth in hand. As the confrontation unfolded, the echoes began to dissipate, making way for the possibility of redemption and renewal. The shadows, once cast in secrecy, now stood exposed in the stark light of our shared truth. The confrontation, though arduous, marked a turning point, an acknowledgement of the challenges we faced and a commitment to navigating the uncharted road ahead together. The aftermath of the confrontation left the room pregnant with tension, and a lingering silence spoke volumes. The uncharted road ahead seemed both daunting and pregnant with possibilities, as the weight of unraveling secrets hung heavily in the air. In the days that followed, a new chapter unfolded, one characterized by the painstaking process of unraveling the intricacies of our shared secrets. As we navigated the terrain of honesty, truths that had long been concealed emerged, layer by layer. His admission of guilt, an acknowledgement of the shadows he had hidden, marked the beginning of a cathartic unraveling. The revelations, while painful, became the threads with which we wove a new narrative. The coworker, once a silent figure in the shadows, now became a part of the shared conversation as her role in the unfolding drama came to light. The therapy sessions, though valuable, could not replace the authenticity of these personal confessions. In the act of unraveling secrets, the vulnerabilities we exposed became bridges, connecting the fragments of our fractured intimacy. The echoes of betrayal, once overpowering, began to recede, replaced by the possibility of understanding and forgiveness. Unraveling secrets became a transformative process, a crucible in which the bonds of trust were tested, broken, and tentatively reformed. The road ahead, though still uncharted, seemed less treacherous as the threads of honesty wove a tapestry of renewal. The unraveling, though painful, laid the foundation for a shared commitment to rebuilding, a testament to the resilience of love in the face of the shadows that once threatened to consume it. In the wake of the unraveling secrets, a dance of denial emerged, casting its spell over the delicate threads of our renewed connection. The shadows, though momentarily exposed, found refuge in the corners of our consciousness as we grappled with the implications of truth. The dance began with a subtle sway, a collective reluctance to fully acknowledge the depths of our shared vulnerabilities. As if caught in a rhythmic trance, we tiptoed around the unspoken truths, avoiding the discomfort that accompanied the full embrace of our reality. Denial became the partner in this intricate dance, leading us in steps of evasion and avoidance. The therapist's guidance, once a beacon of clarity, struggled to penetrate the fog of denial that enveloped us. Conversations, though honest, bore the weight of unspoken reservations as we sought solace in the familiarity of half-truths. The dance of denial, a delicate choreography of deflection, threatened to undermine the progress we had made. The shadows, though momentarily dispelled, lingered in the periphery, awaiting an opportunity to reassert their influence. The uncharted road ahead, once promising, now seemed fraught with the complexities of self-deception. As we navigated this dance, the challenge became clear, breaking free from the seductive embrace of denial and confronting the uncomfortable truths that awaited. The dance, though enticing, held the potential to undermine the authenticity we sought in rebuilding our connection. The road ahead, still uncharted, demanded a courageous step out of denial's embrace and into the unfiltered light of shared reality. The fallout of our revelations created a seismic shift in the landscape of our relationship. The dance of denial, though momentarily entrancing, gave way to the harsh reality of navigating the consequences of our shared truths. As the echoes of our confrontations reverberated through our daily lives, the fallout manifested in the subtle shifts in our interactions. The uncharted road, once promising, now seemed fraught with the debris of broken trust and unmet expectations. The fallout extended beyond the confines of our intimate space, seeping into the relationships we held dear. The delicate balance of family dynamics and friendships strained under the weight of our shared struggles, leaving us to navigate the collateral damage wrought by the revelations. Therapy sessions, once a beacon of hope, now became the battleground where the fallout played out. The therapist's office, though a safe space for honesty, couldn't shield us from the emotional debris that accompanied the process of rebuilding. In the midst of this fallout, we faced the challenge of reconciling the reality of our relationship with the hopeful vision we had for the future. The uncharted road, scarred by the fallout, demanded a re-evaluation of our expectations and a commitment to navigating the complexities that lay ahead. As we confronted the fallout head-on, the resilience of our connection became a source of both strength and vulnerability. Navigating the fallout required a delicate balance between acknowledging the consequences of our actions and forging a path toward healing. The road ahead, still uncharted, now bore the imprints of our shared struggles, offering both the possibility of renewal and the challenges of rebuilding amidst the fallout. Amidst the fallout, a tentative journey forward unfolded, a journey marked by the indelible imprints of our shared struggles and the echoes of the uncharted road we had traversed. The dance of denial, once an enchanting distraction, gave way to the resilient steps of acceptance and commitment. In the therapy room, the therapist's guidance evolved into a compass, guiding us as we navigated the debris of broken trust and unmet expectations. The fallout, though initially daunting, became the fertile ground where the seeds of renewal were planted. The journey forward required a collective willingness to confront the uncomfortable truths that lingered in the aftermath. Open communication, now stripped of the dance of denial, became a lifeline as we endeavored to rebuild the foundations of our connection. The fallout extended beyond our intimate space, touching the lives of those connected to us. Family dynamics and friendships, strained by the revelations, underwent a transformation, a recalibration that mirrored the shifts within our relationship. As we moved forward, the echoes of our shared past served as reminders rather than impediments. The uncharted road, though scarred, held the promise of growth and understanding. The journey forward demanded not only courage, but a commitment to collective healing, a pledge to learn from the fallout and emerge stronger, more resilient. The road ahead, still uncharted, now bore the footprints of our shared experiences. The journey forward, though uncertain, became a testament to the transformative power of acknowledgement, forgiveness, and the enduring strength of love in the face of challenges. In the aftermath of turmoil, the epilogue unveiled the shadows of resilience that had emerged from the crucible of our shared struggles. The fallout, once a tempest of uncertainty, settled into a landscape marked by the echoes of renewal and the footprints of growth. The therapy sessions, once a battleground, had transformed into a sanctuary where the shadows were confronted and the foundations of our connection were rebuilt. The therapist, a silent witness to our journey, bore witness to the resilience that had blossomed from the debris of broken trust. As we ventured into the uncharted terrain of our relationship, the dance of denial faded into memory, replaced by the steady cadence of open communication and mutual understanding. The echoes of the past, though ever present, served as reminders of the transformative power of acknowledgement and vulnerability. The fallout, extending beyond the confines of our intimate space, had reshaped the dynamics of our extended relationships. Family and friends, touched by the ripples of our journey, witnessed the shadows of resilience that had woven through the fabric of our lives. The journey forward, though fraught with challenges, became a testament to the enduring strength of love. The uncharted road, scarred by the fallout, now stretched ahead with the promise of a future shaped by shared growth and commitment. In the epilogue, the shadows that once threatened our connection transformed into beacons of resilience. The road ahead, still uncharted, held the echoes of our shared narrative. A narrative marked not only by shadows but, more importantly, by the profound light of renewal and the enduring strength of love's resilience. As we embarked on the penultimate chapter of our narrative, the focus shifted towards unmasking the layers that had long veiled the authenticity of our connection. The fallout had laid bare the wounds, and the journey forward demanded a meticulous examination of the intricacies that had defined our shared history. In the therapy room, the process of unmasking began, an unraveling of the layers that had concealed the complexities of our desires, fears, and vulnerabilities. The therapist, a skilled conductor of this introspective symphony, guided us through the unveiling, encouraging a raw, unfiltered exploration of our innermost selves. The layers of denial, once protective shields, now revealed the fragility that lay beneath. The explicit content, the co-workers' screenshots, and the echoes of betrayal all became the lenses through which we scrutinized the multifaceted nature of our intimacy. The uncharted road, scarred by the fallout, now beckoned us to confront the truths that had long been obscured. In our daily interactions, conversations became a canvas where layers of unspoken truths and desires were delicately peeled away. Each revelation, though at times painful, contributed to the mosaic of our renewed connection. The unmasking process became a testament to the resilience of love, a commitment to understanding the intricacies that defined us. As we navigated the layers, the shadows that once threatened our intimacy began to dissipate. The uncharted road, though still challenging, now unfolded with the promise of a connection unburdened by masks, fortified by vulnerability, and shaped by the collective endeavor of unmasking the layers that had concealed the authentic essence of our love. The journey of unmasking had ushered us into a delicate juncture, a chapter marked by a fragile truce. The layers peeled away, exposing the vulnerabilities that had long been shielded. The fallout's dust settled, and the echoes of our shared past reverberated in the therapeutic silence that lingered. In the therapy room, a fragile truce emerged as we grappled with the intricacies laid bare by the unmasking process. The therapist's guidance, ever present, became a stabilizing force as we navigated the tender terrain of our renewed connection. Conversations, though laden with the weight of revelations, took on a gentler cadence, a dance between acceptance and the collective commitment to move forward. The layers, once protective shields, now lay scattered, revealing the intricate landscape of our desires, fears, and unmet needs. The explicit content, once a source of contention, became a point of understanding, a bridge between the realms of fantasy and reality. As we ventured into our daily lives, the fragile truce echoed in our interactions. A newfound sensitivity pervaded our conversations, a shared acknowledgement of the wounds that still mended. The uncharted road, though challenging, now bore the footprints of compromise and the fragility of a connection in the process of rebuilding. The fragile truce, though tenuous, held the promise of a future defined by mutual growth and understanding. The unmasking journey, fraught with challenges, had led us to this juncture, a delicate balance between acknowledging the scars of the past and the tentative hope for a connection strengthened by the authenticity that had emerged from the unmasking process. The fragile truce laid the foundation for the intricate dance of rebuilding that unfolded in the chapters that followed. The echoes of unmasked truths lingered as we waltzed through the uncharted terrain, navigating the delicate steps of healing and renewal. In the therapy room, the dance of rebuilding became a collaborative effort, guided by the therapist's wisdom and our shared commitment to growth. Each session, a choreographed sequence of introspection and communication, contributed to the evolving narrative of our connection. The layers of vulnerability, once exposed, now became the canvas on which the dance unfolded. Conversations, though tinged with the echoes of the past, took on a newfound depth. a shared exploration of desires, fears, and the intricacies that defined our intimacy. The explicit content, once a source of contention, now became a conversation starter, an avenue for understanding the nuances of our desires. As we ventured beyond the therapy room, the dance of rebuilding extended into our daily interactions. The fragile truce, now fortified by communication and mutual understanding, served as the rhythm that guided our steps. The uncharted road, once scarred by the fallout, now witnessed the graceful dance of reconciliation. The dance of rebuilding demanded not only vulnerability, but also resilience. Mistakes, though inevitable, became opportunities for growth, and forgiveness became a fundamental part of the choreography. The therapist's guidance, though no longer a constant presence, had equipped us with the tools needed to navigate the complexities of the dance. The unmasked layers, once a source of discomfort, now became the threads with which we wove a tapestry of shared growth. The dance of rebuilding, though intricate, held the promise of a connection renewed, a testament to the transformative power of acknowledgement, communication, and the enduring resilience of love in the face of challenges. As the dance of rebuilding unfolded, we found ourselves at a crossroads, a juncture where seeking professional guidance once again became a crucial step in navigating the complexities of our evolving relationship. The echoes of the past, though softened by the dance, lingered, prompting us to reach out for the steadying hand of an experienced guide. The decision to seek professional guidance was marked by a shared understanding of the ongoing challenges and the recognition that the uncharted road required continued navigation. The therapist, who had been an instrumental presence in the earlier chapters of our journey, welcomed us back into the therapeutic space with an empathetic understanding of the nuances that defined our dance of rebuilding. Seeking professional guidance was not a sign of weakness, but rather a commitment to the continued evolution of our connection, a recognition that the uncharted road, while navigable, still held the potential for unforeseen challenges. As we embraced the guidance offered by a seasoned professional, the dance of rebuilding continued, a delicate interplay of vulnerability, understanding, and the shared commitment to a connection that had weathered storms and emerged stronger in the face of adversity. Guided by the insights gained in therapy, we embarked on a new phase of our journey, a chapter centered around unveiling personal desires. The dance of rebuilding had paved the way for open communication, and now it was time to delve into the intricacies of individual wants and needs that had long been veiled in the shadows. In the therapy room, conversations took on a more intimate tone as we courageously unraveled the layers of our personal desires. The therapist, a facilitator of this exploration, encouraged us to express our longings, fantasies, and dreams, fostering an environment of understanding and acceptance. The dance of rebuilding expanded into a dance of self-discovery. We articulated desires that had remained unspoken, exploring the nuances that defined our individual sensibilities. The therapist's guidance ensured that this process remained a mutual exploration, free from judgment or inhibition. As we unveiled our personal desires, a profound understanding emerged, an acknowledgement that the tapestry of our shared intimacy was woven not only from compromise, but also from the celebration of individual passions. The explicit content, once a source of contention, now became a tool for understanding each other's fantasies and creating a space where personal desires could coexist harmoniously. Beyond the therapy room, the unveiling continued in our daily lives. Intimate conversations became a canvas where personal desires were painted with strokes of vulnerability and trust. The uncharted road, once scarred by uncertainties, now witnessed the blossoming of shared fantasies and the celebration of individual authenticity. The dance of unveiling personal desires became a transformative chapter, a testament to the evolving nature of our connection. The therapist's guidance, instrumental in navigating this delicate dance, ensured that the revelations were met with empathy and respect. As we embraced the richness of our individual desires, the uncharted road ahead seemed more inviting, a journey marked not only by shared growth, but also by the celebration of the unique facets that defined each of us. Emboldened by the revelations of personal desires, we entered a chapter dedicated to rekindling the flame that had flickered amidst the shadows of past challenges. The dance of rebuilding, now guided by a newfound understanding, evolved into a passionate exploration of intimacy and connection. In the therapy room, the focus shifted towards reigniting the spark that had once defined our connection. The therapist, aware of the delicate nature of this endeavor, became a collaborator in the journey of rekindling the flame. Conversations explored the depths of our desires, offering a roadmap to intimacy that transcended the scars of the past. The dance of self-discovery extended into the realm of shared experiences. Intimate moments became an opportunity to celebrate newfound knowledge and desires. The explicit content, once a source of contention, now served as a catalyst for exploring fantasies together, creating a space where the flame of passion could burn brightly. Beyond the therapy room, the flames of rekindling spread into the fabric of our daily lives. Acts of affection, once shadowed by the fallout, now became gestures of shared intimacy. The uncharted road, though still presenting challenges, witnessed the blossoming of a renewed connection, a connection characterized by a deeper understanding of each other's desires and a commitment to keeping the flame alive. As we navigated this chapter, the echoes of the past no longer cast a long shadow over our intimacy. The therapist's guidance ensured that the rekindling process was rooted in mutual respect and a shared commitment to nurturing the flame. The uncharted road, though once fraught with uncertainty, now seemed paved with the potential for enduring passion and a connection that had weathered storms and emerged resilient. The dance of rekindling the flame became a celebration of love's enduring strength, a testament to the transformative power of acknowledging desires, rebuilding trust, and, ultimately, reigniting the spark that illuminated the uncharted road ahead. Amidst the dance of rekindling the flame, the narrative took a significant turn as we confronted the challenges and joys of navigating parenthood. The uncharted road, once marked by shadows and uncertainty, now embraced the transformative journey of bringing new life into our shared existence. In the therapy room, discussions shifted towards the intricacies of becoming parents. The therapist, a seasoned guide, provided insight into the dynamics of parenting, ensuring that our shared journey through this uncharted territory was grounded in communication, support, and a mutual commitment to the well-being of our growing family. Parenthood, though a source of immense joy, also posed challenges to the dance of rekindling. Sleepless nights, new responsibilities, and the reconfiguration of intimacy demanded adaptability. The explicit content, once a conduit for passion, now evolved into a tool for maintaining connection amidst the demands of raising children. Beyond the therapy room, the dance of parenthood unfolded in the everyday moments of our lives. Shared responsibilities, from diaper changes to late-night feedings, became a testament to our ability to navigate challenges together. The uncharted road, though now intertwined with the complexities of raising a family, held the promise of shared growth and enduring love. As we embraced parenthood, the therapist's guidance facilitated conversations about expectations, roles, and the evolving nature of our connection. The dance of rekindling the flame became a delicate balance between nurturing the passion that defined us as a couple and fostering the bonds that would shape our family. The echoes of the past, though lingering, were met with the resilience forged through the dance of rebuilding. Parenthood, though uncharted, became a chapter marked by shared joys, mutual support, and the enduring commitment to a connection that had weathered storms and emerged stronger. The dance of navigating parenthood became a harmonious melody, a celebration of life's profound moments, a testament to the transformative power of love, and a reminder that the uncharted road, though challenging, held the promise of shared growth and enduring connection. As our narrative reached its culmination, the uncharted future lay before us, an open expanse of possibilities, challenges, and shared growth. The dance of rebuilding, the unveiling of desires, the rekindling of passion, and the navigation of parenthood had sculpted the contours of our connection, transforming the once uncertain road into a path illuminated by the enduring light of love. In the therapy room, the therapist's role evolved into that of a reflective guide, a source of support as we contemplated the uncharted future. Conversations shifted towards long-term goals, aspirations, and the continued cultivation of a connection that had weathered the storms of the past. The dance of rebuilding, though never truly concluding, entered a phase where the steps became more familiar, and the rhythm of our connection more harmonious. The explicit content, once a source of contention, now symbolized the evolving nature of our intimacy, a testament to our ability to adapt and grow. Beyond the therapy room, the uncharted future unfolded in the daily tapestry of our lives. Shared dreams and aspirations became the building blocks of a future marked by collective endeavors and mutual support. The road ahead, though still uncharted, held the promise of a continued journey towards deeper understanding, shared growth, and enduring love. As we stood at the precipice of the uncharted future, the echoes of our past served as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. The dance, though ever evolving, became a celebration of the resilience of our connection, a connection that had traversed the shadows, embraced vulnerability, and emerged stronger in the face of adversity. The uncharted future, while uncertain, sparkled with the possibilities of shared adventures, continued self-discovery, and the unwavering commitment to a love that had withstood the tests of time. As we embraced the uncharted future, a chapter unfolded that celebrated the shared resilience that defined our journey. The dance of rebuilding, the exploration of desires, the rekindling of passion, and the navigation of parenthood had woven a tapestry of collective strength, a testament to our enduring commitment to each other. In the therapy room, conversations centered around the resilience that had carried us through the challenges. The therapist, a witness to our transformation, acknowledged the depth of our shared journey and encouraged us to continue fostering the bonds that had proven unbreakable. The dance of rebuilding, now a familiar rhythm, became a symbol of our capacity to overcome adversity. The explicit content, once a source of contention, now represented the evolution of our intimacy, a dynamic force that adapted to the changing landscapes of our connection. Beyond the therapy room, shared resilience manifested in our daily interactions. The uncharted future, though still filled with uncertainties, became a canvas where our collective strength painted a narrative of shared victories and the unwavering commitment to face whatever challenges lay ahead. As we moved forward, the echoes of our past served not as haunting reminders, but as gentle whispers of the shared resilience that had defined our journey. The road ahead, though unpredictable, sparkled with the promise of continued growth, mutual support, and the enduring strength of a connection fortified by the shared resilience that had brought us to this chapter. A chapter that celebrated not only where we had been, but also the limitless possibilities of where we could go together. The narrative of our shared journey culminated in a chapter that celebrated the regrowth of trust, a fragile yet resilient force that had weathered the storms of our past. The dance of rebuilding, the unveiling of desires, the rekindling of passion, and the navigation of parenthood had all contributed to the tender shoots of trust that now flourished in the fertile soil of our connection. In the therapy room, conversations centered around the trust that had regrown amidst the challenges we faced. The therapist, an architect of healing, recognized the delicate nature of this renewal and guided us through reflections on the seeds of trust that had taken root. The dance of rebuilding, once a careful waltz through the shadows, now became a celebration of the trust that had blossomed between us. The explicit content, once a source of contention, now symbolized the transparency that had become a cornerstone of our connection, a shared commitment to honesty and openness. Beyond the therapy room, trust manifested in our daily interactions. The uncharted future, though still unknown, became a landscape where trust served as the compass, guiding us through the uncertainties. The road ahead, though winding, held the promise of continued trust, a trust that had been tested, broken, and ultimately regrown, symbolizing the enduring strength of our connection. As we stood in this chapter, the echoes of distrust that had once cast shadows over our relationship were replaced by the warm embrace of trust regrown. The dance, though ever evolving, became a testimony to the transformative power of shared resilience, the celebration of mutual growth, and the enduring strength of love anchored in the regrowth of trust. In the closing chapters of our shared narrative, the theme of forgiveness emerged as a potent force, weaving its way through the tapestry of our journey. The dance of rebuilding, the unveiling of desires, the rekindling of passion, the navigation of parenthood, the regrowth of trust. All of these chapters led us to a profound exploration of the transformative power of forgiveness. In the therapy room, conversations delved into the complexities of forgiveness. The therapist, a guide through the intricacies of healing, encouraged us to explore the depths of our capacity to forgive and be forgiven. Acknowledging the wounds of the past, forgiveness became a bridge between our shared history and the uncharted future. The dance of rebuilding took on new meaning as forgiveness became a poignant step in the choreography of our connection. The explicit content, once a source of contention, now symbolized the vulnerability that accompanied the act of forgiveness, a willingness to move forward with compassion and understanding. Beyond the therapy room, forgiveness manifested in our actions and interactions. The uncharted future, though still marked by uncertainties, became a canvas where forgiveness painted the landscape with hues of redemption and renewal. The road ahead, though winding, held the promise of continued forgiveness. A forgiveness that was not just about the healing of wounds, but also about the liberation of our shared spirits. As we embraced the power of forgiveness, the dance transformed into a celebration of liberation. A liberation from the burdens of the past, a liberation from the shadows that once haunted us. The therapist's guidance, instrumental in this exploration, ensured that forgiveness was not just a conclusion, but a continuous thread woven into the fabric of our enduring connection. In the final chapters, forgiveness emerged as the catalyst that propelled us towards a future unburdened by the weight of transgressions. The dance, though ever evolving, became a testimony to the enduring strength of love, a love that could weather storms, rebuild from the rubble, and ultimately find redemption in the powerful act of forgiveness. As our narrative neared its conclusion, the final chapter unfolded with a celebration of openness, an acknowledgement that the uncharted road ahead thrived on the transparency of our shared experiences. The dance of rebuilding, the unveiling of desires, the rekindling of passion, the navigation of parenthood, the regrowth of trust, and the power of forgiveness had all paved the way for the transformative embrace of openness. In the therapy room, conversations centered around the importance of maintaining openness as a foundation of our connection. The therapist, a sage guide, emphasized the value of continued communication, vulnerability, and an unwavering commitment to sharing the intricacies of our inner worlds. The dance of rebuilding, now a harmonious ensemble, became a reflection of the openness that defined our connection. The explicit content, once a source of contention, now represented the candid dialogue that had become a hallmark of our intimacy, an openness that transcended barriers and invited a deeper understanding. Beyond the therapy room, openness extended into our daily lives. The uncharted future, though still a realm of possibilities, thrived on the premise that openness would be the guiding light through the unknown. The road ahead, though unpredictable, held the promise of shared growth, mutual support, and enduring love, an openness that would allow our connection to evolve and flourish. As we embrace this final chapter, the echoes of our past were replaced by the resonance of shared vulnerability and transparency. The dance, though concluding, became an everlasting celebration of the transformative power of openness, a commitment to facing the uncharted future hand in hand, with hearts laid bare, and an enduring embrace of the profound connection that had emerged from the shadows of uncertainty. As we stood on the precipice of the uncharted future, hand in hand, the echoes of our shared journey lingered, a symphony of resilience, forgiveness, and the enduring power of love. The therapist, once a guiding force through the labyrinth of our connection, witnessed the final dance and bid us farewell, knowing that the uncharted road, though uncertain, was now paved with the lessons learned and the strength forged in the crucible of challenges. The tapestry of our love, woven with threads of rebuilding, desire, passion, parenthood, trust, forgiveness, and openness, hung prominently in the gallery of our shared experiences. The dance, though evolving, had become a timeless choreography, a celebration of the human spirit's ability to heal, grow, and love. As we ventured into the uncharted future, the lessons learned from our journey illuminated the path ahead. The explicit content, once a source of contention, now symbolized the authenticity and openness that defined our intimate connection. The scars of the past, once etched in shadows, were now testament to the strength that emerged from acknowledging vulnerability and embracing healing. Our small family, a testament to the enduring power of love, now embarked on the next chapter. The uncharted future, with its uncertainties and surprises, held the promise of continued growth, shared adventures, and the everlasting dance of love that would persist through the changing seasons of our lives. In the end, our story was not just a tale of challenges and triumphs. It was a testament to the resilience of the human heart, a reminder that love, when tended with care and nurtured through storms, could weather any tempest and emerge stronger, more vibrant and endlessly enduring. And so, hand in hand, we stepped into the uncharted future, ready to continue the dance of love, a dance that would forever echo in the chambers of our hearts.